Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I am going to be showing you how to create a really high quality, good thumbnail. This thumbnail is going to be specifically for the game Fortnite. It's just a tutorial on how to do Fortnite, but I mean, you can use anything you want, but this video, I'm just going to be going over how to make a high quality Fortnite thumbnail. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the Photopea. This app is completely free. Nothing has to be paid. All you got to do is go on Google, type up Photopea or Photopea, however you want to say it, and you click on the link. After that, you're going to go in here and you're going to hit New Project. You're going to hit New Project. You're going to go by 1920 by 1080. Okay? And then you're going to make sure this is white and you're going to hit Create. Now that you have your Create, I'm going to have a link to this Google Drive in the description. What you're going to do is you're going to want to go into the background one, the Chapter 3 Season 1 background pack. I know that's not the current season. It's a little bit outdated. Well, a lot outdated. This is the season when, I think The Rock came out. But I'm going to use the number 40 one if you just want to go on and exactly copy what I do. I'm using number 40. Whoops, I have to... I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. I have to. Okay, I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it right in here. Okay, so now we have our background. You can make it bigger if you want. It's not going to take up any more room. You can just make it bigger. Like, personally, I think I don't really want the rock, I'm at the rock, dead center, I think. But I'm not going to really do any of that for this. So I'm just going to go back to the normal size. What you're going to do is then you can then delete the background as this is now your background. Layer 1 is now your background. So just keep that in mind. Layer 1 is your background. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here to the type tool. Or you can just hit T on the keyboard. It's a little shortcut. You're going to click down. Okay? And then you're going to do, because this is, you just put your text there. For example, I'm going to put how to make. And then I'm going to go back to the move tool and I'm just going to make it bigger. Okay. Now the font that I am using is called, hold on. Okay. I'm using the Burbank Big CD. Link to this one will be in the description. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to download it. You're going to have to unzip the file. You're going to want to open it with Photopea because I downloaded the app. Or you can just look up a YouTube video. I'm not the best at explaining it, but just look up a YouTube video on how to download this file, and I will have the link to it right in the description for you. But now we're going to want two textures. Well, you only have the how to make. Where's the rest of it? Well, if I hit T again, I'm going to do it two separate things. So how to make, I'm actually going to make a high quality Fortnite. Actually, let's just do, I'm going to make this just Fortnite thumbnail, okay? Now, we're going to do, whoops, hold on. Go back to the move tool, and we're going to put this right here. I'm going to make this how to make a high quality, okay? Make that how to make a high quality. But, honestly, I know I'm changing this up a lot, but I'm going to take out how to make I'm just going to do that and just leave it as a how to make a Fortnite thumbnail. So I'm going to make this a little bigger, and then I'm just going to throw it about right here. I think that's a bit good to me. And then I'm going to do this one right here, and I'm going to make it just a tiny bit smaller than the one up top, just so it kind of has a good, I would say, feel to it. But now we're going to go back to I'm going to go on the move tool. I'm just going to select this. And then we're going to go to, whoops, I don't need that. We're going to go to how to make a. We're going to hit right click, blending options. And now as you can see, we have all these different blending options. I'm going to click on, let's do drop shadow. Because drop shadow is really good. You're going to want to click on drop shadow. Now you're on the drop shadow thing. I'm going to do this at, let's say, 90. Yep, distance, let's turn that down, spread, we can do I would say around 38, size, keep that a bit low, and then the opacity all the way up, because I'm gonna change. I don't know. Wait, hold on. I'm lagging. I'm kind of selling. Just give me a sec, because we're gonna change it all whenever we get into the gradient overlay, or the gradient. Yep. We're gonna click on this. Make sure we're in here. Make sure this is on normal. Click on the gradient. Choose your colors. For the top, I'm gonna do like an orange to a yellowish. So we're gonna go down. We're gonna select the. Oh, this is the bottom. Okay, we're gonna do orange. Okay. Go back to this one. Get a yellow. And okay. So now we have the little overlay for this, which it just makes it look a little bit better. We're gonna go back to the drop shadow. Turn up the opacity all the way, because see, now it looks a little bit better. We can actually see what we're going with here. Let's do that. Let's make this size, I guess, a tiny bit bigger, just so it'll pop a little more. And then there we have it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hit OK on here. But we're actually going to have one more thing, so go back in there. And we're going to go to this satin or whatever. I don't really know how to pronounce it exactly. I'm just going to make the color like, let's see. I don't really know if I like it on this one. Let's just see. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make the size. We're just gonna do that. Distance. Make it so you can actually see the difference. We're gonna make the opacity up a tiny bit on it. Do a little bit of that. So now you can barely kind of see it, but right here there's like a little faded line going through it all. And I can make it bigger or smaller, however I want to do it. However you feel like is best for you, just go ahead and do that. I just want it to be able to be like a little bit visible, so let's go 44 opacity. Let's go 12 maybe. Let's go like 21 on it. And we're gonna actually put this back on normal. Okay, now we're gonna hit OK. We can go to the Fortnite thumbnail part, blending options, turn on the gradient overlay, but I'm going to change the colors on this because I don't want it to be the same. We're going to make this like a blue. We're going to do that on there, hit this one. Now we're going to make this one just a tad bit darker. I like that, okay? Now we have the blue down there. Then we can just hit drop shadow again. Oh wait, hit OK. Hit drop shadow again. Now we have our drop shadow on here, and then we're gonna hit OK, and then I'm gonna make this a little bigger, and then we're gonna put that right there. So that's perfect. We are good. Now I'm gonna click on this, and just to see, we have it. The text is all set. We're all good. We have the text. I think I should make it just a tiny bit bigger, because, well, we can obviously change this in the future, but I always like to have the bottom one a tiny bit smaller. So, and I'm just going to try to center it best as I can. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on this, and I'm going to hit merge down. So now this text is just one thing, and we can just make it the size we want, okay? Now I think this is a pretty good size. I'm just going to put it right here for now. Now, if you go back into the description, you can actually see that on this video, there is a render pack. I'm going to be using render number 1 with the parenthesis 1 next to it. And I'm going to insert it into here. And I'm going to shrink it down just a tiny bit. And that should be, I like right there. Okay, now we're going to go to the how to make. We're going to put it like right here, I guess, because it's just close, and I just want the thumbnail to pop. All this stuff needs to pop. Now we're gonna go to the number 1, the render, and we're gonna hit blending options. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit the drop shadow on it. But here, let me move this so we can see it. We're gonna change the color of our drop shadow. So we're gonna make it. Let's make it like let's go a blue. Okay. Let's make it a light blue, like a light blue. Okay. Opacity is at 100. Size, you can adjust the size to however you want it. I just want it to be a little sharp outline around the character itself, So we're gonna do that. That looks pretty good to me. Distance, put that at 0. 90% on here. This needs to be normal. Oh yeah, now we can, I'm gonna change the opacity just down a tiny bit. I like around the 60-ish, the 60 range, I guess, is what I'll call it. Noise, we don't really have to do anything about that. And then I'm gonna hit OK, and now we're done with that. So now we have our words and the render and our background. Now what we're gonna do is I'm going to just insert the Fortnite logo, which is just like this. And then I'm gonna move it up. As you can see on the bottom, we're gonna move it up, all the way up. Now I'm gonna take the size on this down. We're gonna just put it under the little, or we can put it in the corner. It's completely up to you. I personally don't like putting it in the corner. I'm gonna put it right under the text. And then I am going to go with, let's see, we're gonna right click, blending options. Let's go down to drop shadow, click on it. We're gonna go back to black. And then we're gonna turn the opacity, let's go right there. Hit OK, and then bam, our logo just looks nice and good. It has a pop. And it just looks great, okay? And I'm just gonna move this whole thing up a tiny bit just so it's not like too close to the bottom. And then we're gonna grab the Fortnite logo. I just grabbed this on Google, by the way, the Fortnite logo. You just search up Fortnite logo, download it, and bring it in here. And then now that we have that, I'm gonna add something that I like to do to all of my thumbnails, which is something that personally I put on there so nobody tries to steal it or anything. So I'll be right back while I do that. Alright guys, so as you can see up here, I just added my little white mark because to those of y'all that didn't know, I'm uploading this on my main channel, which is Officer Blue 42, but this is my Fortnite channel is Real Tricks FN. If you want to subscribe to it, it will be in the link in the description. It will help out a lot. But the only reason why I'm making this video is because I see a lot of people just wanting to learn how to make good thumbnails. So as personally myself, I really want more experience making thumbnails. So this is why I'm doing something like this. But if we go back to the move tool and we go to layer 1, now what we're going to do is we're going to blur the background so we focus more on what's on the thumbnail than what's behind it. So what we're going to do, we're going to make sure you have it selected. So just click on your first layer. And you're going to want to find the little icon right here. This is blur tool. Okay. We're going to do this. I'm going to go down here. We're going to make the size 1,000. And we're going to do this. And we are just going to we're going to go through the background, just blurring it, okay? And you blur it to your liking because it'll get stronger and stronger as you go through. But I think this is pretty good. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to this. And there's one thing that we are forgetting, which is a starburst around the thing, which is like that little, you know how like on the videos it looks like that little anime effect that goes behind. It just enhances the stuff. I'm not really going to worry about it on this one because it's just not something that I feel is needed. But this will be the thumbnail that I'm using on this video. But I mean, I hope this, well, hold on, I'm not going to end it yet. Now we're going to go to File. And then we are going to go to, let's go export as. You want to export it as a JPG. Okay, quality 100, not 0, 100. I'm going to name it Fortnite thumbnail tutorial, period. Or not period, because I don't think you can do that. And then we're going to hit save. As you can see up here, it's going to load. It's going to load up. And then we're going to click off of it. And bam, you have your thumbnail to upload to your channel. Now, I hope this did help out a lot. I hope this is a simple video. I hope it wasn't too complicated to follow along. But if it was, just let me know in the comments and I will happily make another one to just kind of make it a little easier. But all of the tools I used in this video, the renders, the text font, and the background pack, all of that will be in the description down below. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.